Okay, here's another stone right here. I showed you the stone before. Um, this one has a sad face carved on it. Right where that top, you see where that top comes over on top? Looks like it's broken. So when you see it this way, it's where all that brown and gray stuff right there, where it's broken. There's a sad face carved into it. So this is a crystal that I found, and I believe this crystal was from the ancient times. And see that little thing that looks like a little tower right there against the crystal. So when you put it this way, it looks like a whale. So that point over here on the right, that looks like a face too, like that point thing would be a nose, and it looks like a little jaws or shark or a pointed nose snake. That's how it looks like right there. See how it's sad face right there? That one is the snake, or see right there, little shark. See that? That big brown spot would be the eyes, and you can see the teeth right there. Yup, this is what I found. And down there in the back over here, where my index finger is, that's where the sad face is. You can't really see it, like when you're holding it. It's a sad face. It's a skull. You can see the teeth, the nose, and the forehead. But when you turn it the other way, it turns into a smiley face. I like how these ancient people, they know how to carve rocks, stones, anything that stones or anything that worldly related. They were on it. I mean, these people are so amazing. Even just to understand, to study them for a while now, and just to from the study that I got off of them, it's like they were like vicious people. They were into sacrificing and cannibalism, and that's the studying that I got off of these ancient civilization. In maybe beginning of April this year, 2023. Um, when I first came across some of their artifacts, they I don't know if you believe in spirits. Like some people believe in spirits, like they their family member passed away, and like they're now a spirit, all that. Well, when I first found their artifacts, that's what I came to believe, that it was their belief system was the same way too. That some of their spirits are still around, even though they're no longer here physically, but spiritually, or something to do with spiritually, or anything like that. I think they believe in that, and they're a lost civilization. they were so wicked to where God decided to destroy them all, and that's how wicked it was. Even God decided that He would kill every one of them, and God had nothing to do with them anymore. So their spirits are still here, and for me to understand that some of their spirits are probably still here, and that's what I got off of the when I first found it. And well, anyways, when I first found it, they got in my mind there was almost like a flash, like a flash of a thought, and I I told him, hey, if you're real, then I know your story wants to be told, and I'll be the one to do it, but I want money in return to tell your story. And that's exactly what I told him. So I told him, hey, until I get money, I will release you to a civilization. And so I took him hostage. And from throughout the months, I've been like finding a lot of things about them and understand a lot of things about them now. And just for me to say that it became like really real, and for them to really show me what was up, and for that, and that's one of the story right here, that fulfilling my the bargain. And so I'm just telling their story and how they became about. And these people were so artistic in their everything. They're so unique in every way to where they can carve on anything, and they work with shadows, like carving on stone would look like a face, but the more you move to it, or when you move or walk right past it or drive past it, and it might even turn into like a stone. Oh man, no fucking, I'm tripping. You might think that, but in reality, these people, they work their art that way. So they work with magic. So if something looks something, it probably is, because when you walk past by it, it turns into stone, like nothing but maybe a stone. That you might even begin to think that, man, hey man, I might be fucking going crazy or something like that, But you know what? They were really real, and this is it's really true, and that's the kind of civilization these people were, and these people are so amazing. Well, they're gone. They're no longer here, except for all this. So the reason why I think that a lot of scientists and people that knows a lot about stones and all that, I believe they don't know too much about this kind of civilization. So for me just to say that that there's evidence that they were here, it's just that how we supposed to explain it, how we supposed to explain their like how they were, how they used to live, and everything about them. So okay, so when God decided to kill all of them, they with the flood, God killed them with the flood. So when they saw the water rising, I believe now that they cemented themselves inside the temples, and that's where all these people were. That's why a lot of people, they don't even know what happened to all the bodies, like down there in Mexico. They find temples, but they talk about, yeah, these people vanished. They didn't vanish. They didn't vanish at all. God killed them all. And what happened to the bodies? Okay, when the flood was rising, there was a lot of creatures, sea creatures in the ocean, And some of these creatures will not survive in fresh water, and some of these waters